And there's been a fourth one that's been showing up for me lately. And I don't even know if I want to violate this notion of I've got three and I talk about the power of three. Um, but there's another one that I've been toying with, the idea of the power of movement. That sometimes, even if you don't know what to do, it's more important that you just do something so that you can build some inertia, so that you can learn from it, and so that you can then pick the direction from there, even if the direction you started with was entirely wrong. And that notion came to me again from the LRC, this idea that if one of the leaders were given their instructions, saw their obstacles, went back to their group of five, and just stood there staring at the three boards and duct tape that they have and did nothing, that's even worse than giving some bad orders. And sometimes just the power of movement is enough to build a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of learning, a little bit of thought. So somewhere in either my three, or maybe this is a fourth, that story might show up.
I love it. I love it. The power of movement. It reminds me of, I think it was Martin Fowler. There are only two hard things in computer science: cache and validation, naming things, and off by 1 errors.
Yes.
So by all means, get the power of three with an off by 1 hour. Hallelujah. See if people notice it. Well, thank you, my friend, for this wonderful conversation. It has been a great start to my day. Thank you to our listening or viewing audience, whether you're got it in your ears or eyes or both. If you enjoyed this episode and you aren't subscribed, subscribe, whatever channel you're watching on, and catch the next one in your feed. Also, give us a review, a rating. Leave comments. What did you think? If you'd like to join the conversation with us, look in the show notes. Pop on over to our Discord server. We've got a couple hundred people around that campfire, and it's really such a range of voices, experiences across this wonderful blue marble that we live on. And finally, support from listeners just like you help us keep this going. Cover our podcast and hosting costs. See the show notes, click the Patreon link, and send some things our way. And at a certain level, we'll send some things back your way. Jay has a wonderful collection of swag, stickers. I don't know, Jay, do you have socks yet? Agile socks? At a certain contribution level, you'll get some stuff in the mail. Until next time, this is the Agile Podcast, signing out. Stop recording now. I'm always tempted to leave it running in case we have a good after party.
I know it. How was that, man? Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, it was beautiful.